Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Hudson Landworks. My name's Kyle. This is my dad,
Robert Hudson.
Dad, we had a pretty busy week this week, didn't we?
We did have a busy week, but you know what? Before we get into that, and we want to tell you about the week, I think you're going to enjoy that, but we've got some unfinished business. You know, we actually, I guess it was 2 weeks ago, so we're a week behind, and I know you guys have been waiting, but we had a drawing for a hat giveaway.
Yep.
So, yep, you remember that? So
Yep.
a couple of weeks ago, we said
Sure
we were
did.
going to give away Hudson Landworks hats. And so we did the drawing, and we're going to announce those winners this morning, and then we'll get into it. But Kyle, I'm going to let you announce the first one.
Let's see who we got.
Right there.
We got Rambo from North Carolina. Congratulations, Rambo, on the new hat.
Yeah, North Carolina. I love it. Watching all the way from North Carolina. And the second winner is Craig Puckett from Brandon, Mississippi. And so, Craig, your hat is on the way, and hope you wear it with pride. Show everybody that you're watching Hudson Landworks. And then the third one, we give away 3 hats. So the third one, Kyle?
See, Brandon Wright, and he's from Booneville, Mississippi. So, congratulations, Brandon.
So that's right in our backyard.
That's not too far at all.
Just a little over an hour away, and I can't see without these things. I have to put them on. I'm gonna take them off
What you get
now.
for getting old, huh?
Oh, watch out now. Watch out now. I can still outwork you.
Yeah.
Hey, so we did have a busy week.
Yeah, it was busy.
Golly, we you know, if you've been watching the videos, you saw the Monday quote day, and one of those we got some footage of a large clearing project. It was just a thick wooded area, and we started on that this week. Well, we started on it Tuesday. So Monday we went to do a small clearing project.
Yeah, let's tell them what happened Monday, Dad.
And everything was going great until Kyle, well, no, it wasn't Kyle this time. Wasn't Kyle this time until Robert got the skid steer stuck.
It wasn't just stuck, it was buried. It was
So
pretty buried.
it was going to be like a little, I don't know, 2 or 3 hour job. And we had the skid steer loaded up. We were going to go knock it out and then move in for the big project. We were going to drop the skid steer off, come back, get excavator, all that kind of stuff. So we're out, and I told Kyle, I said, let me make a strip around and just kind of find the boundaries here, the border of the property, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to let you do this, and I've got some phone calls to make and some things to do. So he's like, okay. And so I got on the backside of that property, and it was a steep hill, you know. But we'd already walked it all.
Yeah, we walked it. Nothing was.
Yeah, we walked it. We found the fence line. Everything was good. So it was a steep hill. I got off down on that backside in that bottom, and came up on a big tree. So I'm going to turn back uphill and come up and go around it. And when I did, that sucker just sat down.
Yeah, it sank. Look at this picture that I got.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
No, it's not cool. Yeah, I mean, you know what? That stuff's gonna happen, and you know, you can look at it one of 2 ways. You can get frustrated, and you can get mad. And I'll tell you, I've had those days when I did that. Kyle's had those days when he did that. But all you really can do is laugh and move on.
Ain't nothing else you can do about it except
man, ain't nothing.
try to move on from it.
And it's gonna happen. That stuff's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen more than once. So.
Anyway, that sucker you saw from that picture, it was sitting down on the belly, and them tracks were just spinning. It wasn't going anywhere. And I tried to pull myself out with a bucket, and it wasn't coming out. Well, one thing was trying to get up that hill. You know, we couldn't, and there's a fence on the backside, so I couldn't back out, couldn't go anywhere. So we punted, didn't we?
Yep.
We came to the house, we got the excavator, took it back, pulled it out, and then moved all the equipment in on the big site and told these folks we'd be back when it dries a little bit. But so we started on this big project. Kyle, tell them about that.
Yeah, I mean, we've done 3 full days so far. So it's about 22 acres out there. We're not going to clear all 22. She wants to leave some buffers and some spots, and but we've cleared a good bit in the 3-4 days that we've been out there. I mean, I think we've probably cleared about 2.5, maybe 3 acres.
Yeah.
Into that area.
Yeah, I think we've got probably 2.5 that's completely cleared, and then another 1/2 acre to acre where Kyle's been through, and I've just got to come through and push some trees.
Yep.
But we're going to be selective too. We're going to leave some trees, and we've got a couple of pictures of that. We can put those up now.
Yeah.
See the pictures from that. We're getting a lot of footage, and you'll see we've got a lot of areas that cleared here. And then this next picture, you can see we've left a few trees and all too. So kind of being selective. She's going to put a house out there. We're going to kind of make it look like a park area, with a few trees.
Yep.
But we got a lot of footage.
Oh yeah,
this week.
I'm working on videos. It's gonna be a couple days before that one's out. It's a lot to go through and stuff like that. But it'll be out soon.
I think what we're going to do, we're going to try something new with this. We're going to do it in a 3-part series.
Yep.
We're out there. We're going to be out there for 2 weeks, getting a lot of footage. So we're going to do it in a 3-part series, and then we'll release them individually, and then bundle them and put them back out, so you can watch the whole thing if you want to.
There you go.
But this one could actually end up being a 4 or 5-part series later, because she's got some other things that she wants to do or needs to do. Mm-hmm. Driveway. She's got a big ditch, so she wants to put in a culvert so she can have a crossing to get to one side of the property. She wants 2
culverts.
She's going to build a house. So we're talking to her about all of that.
Yep.
So we got 3-part on the clearing, and then we'll add those later. So this could be a 4, 5, 6-part series.
Oh yeah,
altogether.
Easy. Yeah, what you think about it so far? How's it looking to you?
Man, I think it's looking great. This is, sometimes you go out on a property and you start a job and you're like, man, this one's just really cut out for us and what we do. Mm-hmm. And this is, really from start to finish, is right in our wheelhouse. And I tell you, so we've had so much going on this week that Kyle and I are busy on the job, and the phone is still ringing off the hook. We're getting a lot of calls on the home building. We're still getting a lot of calls on clearing. And so we actually engaged Kyle's sister, Kaylin, this week.
Yeah. She's been busy, huh?
Yeah, she's been busy. But she's been answering the phone and answering messages on Facebook Messenger and doing all that, which it's been a huge relief for me.
Yeah, it's been really helpful. She's done good too.
Yeah, we I think Kyle mentioned the other video about what one of our customers said, boy, you're responsive and you call back and you're on time, and we take pride in that, and we want to continue doing that. And in order for me to be productive on the job site, I can't stop every 10 minutes and answer the phone. So that's what Kaylin did, and I think she enjoyed it.
I think she does too.
Yeah. Well, we should have her out here talking about it.
Yeah. Good. We could get her out here maybe next time. We'll see what she says.
All right, Kaylin. So next week you're gonna have to come on the show. You have to be on video.
There you go.
Get her and the kids out here.
Yeah.
So, but man, we got a lot lined up too. Mm-hmm. We've got the home building side of the business is just really blowing up. We've had a ton of traffic on the website. Of course, we've got a few house plans listed there.
Yep.
But y'all go check us out, hudsonlandworks.com and hudsonlandworks.com. And so we got a little bit about the land clearing excavation business, and then we've got a page dedicated to construction, and then a page with a few of the house plans out there. So y'all go check them out.
Yeah, the house plans, you can kind of get a general idea of how big or what kind of house you want, and if you kind of find something you like a little bit on the website, we can send you some more. We've got over 50 house plans total on that we can build, and we can build anything that you want to, but if you got some pre-selected stuff that you can go and sift through and see if you like anything.
So we're really focused on these barn dominiums and building those. So we've got the plans for those. If you've got a custom home that you want, we can look at that with you. We certainly can do it. But we're able to get really aggressive on the pricing on these barn dominiums. And we mentioned to you guys, house prices have gone through the roof, and it's just we're kind of in a crazy environment right now, and so folks are looking for an affordable solution. Well, it's a normal stick-built house. I mean,
Yeah.
really the only difference is it's got metal sides and a metal roof, instead of, say, brick and asphalt shingles or whatever. But it's they're really nice.
Which honestly, I mean, it's a lot less maintenance on that.
Yeah. You don't have to paint
All
it.
you gotta do is spray it off every now and then.
After we got through construction, Kyle went out and pressure washed it, and he'll probably do that once a year. I mean, that's all it has to do.
Yep.
But so we've got a lot of other stuff coming up. We've got right now we're booking 3 to 4 weeks out. But once we finish this clearing project, we've got to go back where we stuck the skid steer, and then we've got a man that's having issues with his pond.
Yep.
I think I told you all about that.
Yep.
So we got to go correct that. We got a couple of other clearing projects. We've got 2 driveways to do, so it's we're hopping. In fact, we ran an ad this week looking to hire a couple of folks. We need a laborer and an equipment operator.
Yep.
So if you're in our area and you know somebody that's looking, send them our way. We've got the job application listed out there, so they can hop on and fill that out. But hey, so Kyle, you were running the mulcher this week.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean it's the first time I ran it, so you got to get used to it a little bit. But once you get used to it and figure out what's going on with it eats through anything you put in front of it. Really.
Yeah.
I mean it's just this big old plate with some teeth on it, and it just chews through whatever you put in front of it. So
yeah, Kyle really got it down. I mean, as we got after that first day, you could tell he had it and was rolling with it. But I'll tell you, he's like a monster with that thing. I mean, you set him loose and he's going. So he was talking about me getting the skid steer stuck. Let me show you what he did. Y'all not gonna know what this is, but I'm gonna tell you. So this is what the hydraulic hoses run up through. So this is attached to the side of the skid steer, and hydraulic hoses run from the bottom up through this and connect. And these are supposed to be straight out and bent so that they can run up through. Well, he
kind of like this one.
Yeah, he stopped for a minute, and I got out, and I pointed down there. I said, "What in the world happened there?" This one was bent all the way back, almost touching the track. And he said, "I don't know." I said, "You hit something that hard, you didn't know it?"
Yeah, I mean,
and it's nothing but trees out there.
You're roaming up against trees all day, so there ain't no telling.
I don't know, but
There ain't no
anyway.
telling.
So hey, that's part of it. I mean, you're gonna have that stuff happen.
Yep.
And it's actually, the land clearing is pretty tough on the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the excavator this week, and I hit a tree with the boom and knocked.
Yeah, you sprung a leak too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I had fluid busted out and flowing everywhere.
I sprung a leak on mine too. The couplink wasn't tight all the way, and had to fill in some more hydraulic fluid in there too. So
yeah, well, that's just part of it.
It's just part of it, man. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have things that you're not expect to happen. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, we hope y'all enjoy these Saturday mornings on the porch. We enjoy doing these, and it's just kind of a recap for the week and talking about where we are and what's going on. And I mean, just an opportunity to kind of get to know us, but we want to get to know y'all. And we mentioned that in the last video. So, post in the comments where you're watching from. And if you're in this business, especially, like we're trying to network with guys that do the same thing that we do, and they're close to us because, honestly, we can share in some of this work too.
Yeah, for sure.
We got a lot going on.
Absolutely.
So anyway, I talked to a couple of guys this week, and it's neat catching up with folks that do the same thing that we do. So, Kyle, what else is happening this coming week?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure we're just going to be out on the big clearing project the rest of the week, and we're just going to be trying to knock it out, and
yeah,
we're going to be out there till Friday every day. So
we are. You
got a couple quotes to do Monday, don't you?
Yeah, so we're going to be quote Monday again, and Kyle's going to be starting back on the mulcher again on Monday. And I don't have a full day of quoting. I've got a couple to do that morning, and then afternoon I'll be back with Kyle.
Yep.
But I'm loading up the tractor this morning and going to spray property that we had cleared. And actually, it's a fan of the channel and somebody that watches these videos, Richard Lewis. And so, Richard, I appreciate it. We're headed out to spray your property this morning. I've got an issue with the sprayer, so I've got to work on that pump a little bit before I can load it up and go.
Yeah. All right.
And then Kyle's going to be working on videos.
Yep.
How much footage did we get this week? You said 35 hours?
About 35 hours total. So
that's a lot to go through and a lot to watch.
Yes, it is.
But and we're sitting here talking to you. This camera's sitting on a tripod that I don't know. It's seen better days. It's still standing, but it looks rough.
Yeah, it got hit by a tree. I mean, like you said, it's still standing, but it's got 2 broke legs now.
Well, I dropped a tree on it, and then Kyle flung material out and hit it. So camera's still rolling, but tripod has
seen better days, huh?
It's been rough.
Golly.
So, well, hey, we appreciate y'all watching, but be sure and like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Kyle, tell them about that.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to see, future content from us, and notifications will pop up on you. And we always like to try and give stuff away too. So if you're interested in future giveaways, I think we're going to try and give away a mug next time.
Yep.
So if you want to enter the giveaway next time, then follow us and make sure you are subscribed and see where our icons are to see our announcements. So if you're not already, you can follow us on Facebook. We'll announce the giveaways there as well. So
yeah, and on TikTok. So
TikTok too.
We're pretty active on TikTok and Facebook. So y'all find us there, and we'll do that. But we appreciate you watching. And if there's something you want to see, when we're out on the job, or something you want us to talk about on these Saturday mornings on the porch, just let us know. But again, comment on these videos. Tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to catch up with you. So, anything else, Kyle?
That's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of y'all's day, and remember, like and subscribe.
All right, take care. We'll see you soon.